In today's video, we're going to discuss Damian Lillard and the recent trade rumors that have been circulating along with his response. Additionally, we'll also delve into the news surrounding Rachel Nicholas, a well-known NBA reporter being fired following her absurd racial comments about her co-host. If that sounds interesting, make sure to keep watching till the end to find out all the juicy details. Blazers Damian Lillard addresses persistent trade rumors. Lamonte Damian "Ollie" Lillard Sr. is an American professional basketball player for the National Basketball Association's Portland Trail Blazers. He was an All-American, third team in college basketball for the Weber State Wildcats in 2012. He was also labeled NBA Rookie of the Year after being selected by Portland for the 6th overall pick in the 2012 NBA Draft. He has 6 NBA All-Star selections and is one of 2 players in Trailblazers franchise history, along with Clyde Drexler, to become a 6-time All-Star. He's nicknamed Dame Time for his history of making clutch shots. Lillard denied last month that he was going to request a trade from the Blazers, and he hasn't, but that hasn't stopped the rumor mill from churning. The Portland Trail Blazers star guard appears to be sick of answering trade rumors that have surrounded him all summer. Lillard told The Athletic's Christopher Camarani that he knows how he feels about the situation, and that's good enough for him. He described the challenges he faces in trying to clear the air about his situation in Portland. In an interview with The Athletic's Christopher Camarani, Lillard explained that when it comes to trade rumors, he is frequently caught between a rock and a hard place. Lillard, who was in Weber State last week, stated that he is clear on his position. You get to a position where it's like, do I defend myself or do I just say nothing? For me, when I'm just hearing stuff that's not the facts, I'm going to say I didn't say that, Lillard said. Some things I've just got to let it be said. I know what the truth is. I know where I stand. It's not my duty to make the public know. It's not my job to make them aware of what that is. It definitely has been different. I feel like I've handled it like I've handled everything. I just let it happen. I let people talk and I just stay true to who I am and stand on that. If I say anything, I stand on what I said. It is what it is at this point. While Lillard may not be interested in explaining himself, the star guard did provide some additional information on Tuesday night while answering questions from fans on Instagram Live. When asked if he planned to leave Portland, Lillard responded succinctly, "I'm not leaving PDX. Not right now, at any rate." Currently, it appears very likely that Lillard will begin the season in Portland and then move on. While he hasn't requested a trade, he has made it clear that he is dissatisfied with the Blazers as they are now and would like to see significant improvements so they can truly compete in the consistently deep Western Conference. Lillard was particularly dissatisfied with the Blazers' inability to advance past the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs last season. I think that's the stage we're at as a team where we all, just not me, not just my teammates, not just our new coaching staff, the front office, everybody in this organization must look in the mirror because we're constantly come up short. Lillard said in an interview with Yahoo's Chris Haynes, "We have to look in the mirror and say, I have to be better because whatever it is we're doing is not working and it's not giving us the shot to compete on the level that we want to compete on." He continued, stating, "Our environment has always been great. We're not losing a lot, but we were eliminated by a shorthanded Denver team that I felt we should have beat," Lillard said. "I just walked away from that really disappointed. I was like, man, just isn't going to work. We're not winning the championship, but we've got a successful organization. We're not a franchise that's just out here losing every year and getting divided. We have positive seasons, we just don't end up with a championship." Lillard has been extremely loyal to Portland throughout his career, and he's stated that he wants to play his entire career as a Blazer. He also wants to compete for titles, and at 31 years old, he only has so many years left at his peak. As a result, his haste is understandable. If the Blazers are unable to build a contender around him, it's understandable that he'd want to try his luck somewhere else. Unexpected turn after ESPN host leaked NBA clip causes outrage. The ESPN Rachel Nichols saga has taken a new twist. According to the Sports Business Journal, the network has removed Nichols from all NBA programming and plans to cancel her weekday afternoon show, The Jump. "Gotta create a whole show and spend 5 years hanging out with some of my favorite people, talking about one of my favorite things," Nichols wrote on Instagram. "An eternal thank you to our amazing producers and crew. The Jump was never built to last forever, but it sure was fun. More to come." Nichols, who was removed from the broadcast of the 2021 NBA Finals due to an internal scandal, was informed of the decisions this week. There will be a new afternoon NBA show debuting before the start of the next season, though no details have been released. The New York Times reported a story earlier this summer on a leaked recording of a private conversation from the 2020 NBA NBA bubble. ESPN is in disarray after one of its top reporters, a white man, was overheard on a hot mic criticizing the network's decision to hire a black female colleague to host its NBA coverage last year. Last year, Rachel Nichols was overheard on the phone saying that she was passed over in favor of a black woman, Maria Taylor, because ESPN was under pressure to have more on-air diversity. Nichols is heard complaining to Adam Medelson about not being asked to host the network's marquee pre- and post-game shows during the time of the NBA playoffs and finals last year. It also sparked outrage among black network employees who believed the secretly recorded conversation was a more accurate reflection of white attitudes towards diversity. When it became clear that ESPN president Jimmy Pitaro would not discipline Nichols despite employee demands, the rage erupted. Kayla Johnson, a black digital video producer who reportedly told Human Resources that she sent the video to Taylor, was the only person known to have been punished. Johnson was suspended without pay for 2 weeks and was later assigned less desirable tasks at work. She recently left ESPN along with other African American employees who felt mistreated by the network. There was outrage when Nichols appeared to imply that Taylor was chosen to host the channel's NBA playoff coverage solely because she was black, rather than because she was the most qualified. Nichols stated, "I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football, she covers basketball." Nichols told Medelson in July 2020, "If you need to give her more things to do because you are feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity," which, by the way, I know personally from the female side of it, like, go for it, just find it somewhere else. In her phone call with Medelson, Nichols claimed that her bosses were breaking the terms of her contract. The ESPN reporter initiated the private conversation between Nichols and Medelson while attempting to book an interview with two of his star clients, Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James and his teammate Anthony Davis. Nichols also sought Medelson's counsel on navigating the internal corporate politics of the Bristol, Connecticut-based sports behemoth. Nichols called Medelson from a hotel room on Walt Disney World's campus, where she was scheduled to work during the resumption of the NBA season, which had been halted due to the coronavirus pandemic. Nichols most likely inadvertently failed to turn off a video camera she carried with her that was linked to a server back in Bristol and was recording her as she spoke with Medelson. Nichols was not visible in the frame while the video recorder was turned on. Hundreds of ESPN employees have access to the Connecticut server. At least one of these employees is reported to have recorded the conversation on their cell phone and then shared it with others. The news of the leak sent ESPN executives into a frenzy as they feared Nichols would sue the network for invasion of privacy. According to the Times, Nichols did not threaten to sue. Nichols later apologized on air after the shocking report, but she was eventually booted off the show. According to the New York Times, many ESPN employees were outraged by Nichols' comments in the video. According to an ESPN employee who works on the network's NBA coverage, Nichols not being punished for her comments was an active source of pain. Taylor's contract with ESPN expired around the time the incident became public. She eventually left for NBC. And there you have it, everything you need to know surrounding Damian Lillard and the recent trade rumors, along with Rachel Nichols and her recent firing from renowned sporting network ESPN. Thanks for watching.